That's a big, big rattlesnake right there.
Bam! A venom that will rot your arm off.
Powerful neurotoxic venom.
Whoa!
What is going on, guys? Hope you guys are doing well. As always, welcome back to the channel. You can see where we're at. We're back here in Hunter's reptile room. Nice and clean and beautiful, as you can see. So today's agenda, we are going to be feeding some snakes. We have to feed some Gaboon vipers, some arboreal vipers, as well as we've got to clean some cobras today. So we're gonna bring you guys along. As always, hope you guys enjoy this video. Watch it till the end. I need watch time.
Also, subscribe to my new channel at All My Exotics.
That's right, guys. Hunter just made a channel. Link is going to be in the description. Make sure to drop a good old subscribe. Let's go ahead and let's get to it.
What is up, guys? We're gonna kick this episode off cleaning the snouted cobras. They're the only cobras we're going to be cleaning today. We might feed the king. If you guys are lucky, you might have to just finish watching the episode and see. We're going to go ahead and identify where the snake is at. Can you see the snake? Is it under the hide? Not there. Is it under the other hide? Not there. Where is the snake? There. That is right.
Okay,
Always
Dora.
identify where the snake is at.
As always, all cages are nice, locked, and secured per our regulations with our Department of Natural Resources.
She might fly out. She has a habit of doing such. Sorry, baby. Hey, baby, how you doing? Oh, come on. She does not want to come out today. There we are.
Check that out. That is a beautiful Naya annulifera, also known as the snouted cobra. These guys are an African species of cobra. These guys have a neurotoxic venom. You can see those bulges right behind her head there as where her venom glands are and where that potent venom is stored. You're checking out the camera. Very, very curious little animal. Got to make sure that you're always on your A game here, of course. Make sure that she's not trying to land a bite on us because she will not hesitate to sink those fangs right into us. We got a brand new holding receptacle. Shout out to Keegan.
If you look at my hand, she is stabbing me with the tip of her tail, trying to mimic a bite. I don't know if you really can see well because the way her tail is positioned. Go ahead and put her in there.
Such a beautiful species. Let's go ahead and get that nice can on top of there. As always, we can see right through, see exactly where the snake's at. Once again, thanks, Keegan.
African cobras especially, they'll use the tip of their tail. They have a modified scale, kind of like a dagger. What they'll do is they'll try to like push it into you, kind of make it think like you got bit or something to distract you. So you would mainly let go, they could get away. If you're, harassing it, they'll turn and bite. Fun fact of the day! With All My Exotics.
All right, so as you can see, she flipped over her hide. She's got a big poopy right there, and we're gonna replace her water. So we're gonna go ahead and get to it.
Alright guys, let's go ahead and put Miss Ginger back. We're gonna check to make sure she ain't climbed up the holding tub yet. Thanks Keegan for making it visible to see. But why didn't you put freaking LED lights? Come on, man.
Come on, dude. It could have.
Come on, man.
It had so much potential. Like, might as well put up wireless speakers in there.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying, dude.
there she is.
I remember when I first unboxed her from the Delta shipment, she was captive bred and born in a zoo from Africa. South African Gardens. How cool is that?
There she is.
Check her out.
Just gorgeous.
Beautiful, beautiful annulifera. Let's go home. She's like, what is this new substrate? And a new hide?
We always love to give the animals more enrichment, so she has new smells with the substrate and a new thing to climb on, just to give her a little bit more stimulation.
I'm thinking about upgrading her soon. She'll be going into a 6x2 here shortly. I gotta order some custom tanks, and I'll be ordering both of the Snouted's custom 6x2s to see where they go.
Secure. Very important, guys. In between each snake that you service, just as an extra precaution, we always clean our tools and the can with good old chlorhexidine, which is a pet safe cleaner.
Up next, we got this beautiful male snouted cobra, codename Herbert. You gotta be quicker than that.
Alright, let's go ahead and unblock this enclosure here. Crack this glass just like that. Use our tool, open that right on up.
Hey, there he is. Nice little hood. He almost never hoods.
Gorgeous hood. Love when he hoods up. Look at him. Of course, same species, Naya annulifera, also known as the snouted cobra. Such a beautiful animal. Very, very potent, deadly snake. We're going to go ahead and drop him right down here in the bin. Make sure I get that all nice and secure. Just to make sure there's no way he's getting out while we clean up his feet.
20 minutes later.
Alrighty guys, got a nice, fresh, clean enclosure, so let's go ahead and get this beautiful snouted cobra back in there. As you can see,
Where's the snake at?
he is not on the bottom. He has made his way up and he's wrapped around here on the top. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop this, just barely. I'm gonna use the hook to safely pop that lid, because look at that, that was right there. That was your hand, you would have been bit. Always very, very important to use your tools and do stuff safely. Peel him on off of that. Grab that tail. Now he's ready to go back into his enclosure. What a beautiful snake. I love the little almost teardrop that he's got right under his eyes. Just such a gorgeous cobra. Love cobras so much. Favorite snakes. There you go. Okay, there you go. Got a nice drink of water here. Nice larger water bowl.
Upgraded from a jacuzzi to a pool, baby.
Always love to give snakes a lot more enrichment. See his head's over there, so I'm just going to use my hand to slide that back. Secure. Alrighty guys, so the next snake that we have to clean is Rattlesnake salvini, also known as the Walmontslan rattlesnake.
What?
I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I'm trying my best, okay? Scientific name, way more accurate. So this girl is very, very, very defensive. So first we're gonna see where she's at. She's in her hive. As you can hear, she is already rattling away. So we're gonna go ahead and get this container open and ready, because she is a pain in the butt to deal with. Go ahead and flip this hide. Hello, sweetheart.
Whoa.
As you can see, very impressive strike range for such a small snake. Let's see if I can do this with one hook. Normally she is a 2-hook snake. And there she goes. Alright, girly. We're going to safely, I don't have to put my hand near, go ahead and lower that just like that. And get that nice and secure.
12 seconds later.
Alright, so now she has a nice, good, clean enclosure. Let's go ahead and get her out and put her right back into her tub. Now, with this species, first off, huge shout out to the Rattlesnake Ranch AZ, providing this beautiful animal. Pop this top. Woo! Already throwing strikes. Real danger with this girl is these guys are very, very, very toxic. These guys are arguably probably the most toxic rattlesnake on the planet, so you really don't want to take a bite. These guys have chemotoxins and neurotoxins in their venom, so very, very big deal if you are to take a hit from this snake. So let's go ahead and we'll get her back in. Nice clean enclosure. We will go ahead very carefully slide this lid on. Get that nice and secure. On to the next.
What are you doing?
Just stretching.
For
You
what,
know.
dude?
About to get the Bothrops out.
The Bothrops?
Yeah.
She was nice and stretched out.
Stay stretched.
What do you mean by that?
Anyway, guys, the next snake I gotta take care of is this absolute behemoth of Bothrops mugini, also known as the Brazilian lancehead. Now, the reason for the prepping and the training is these snakes are absolutely ballistic. These are one of the craziest snakes, honestly, in the world. These guys are super athletic. They'll literally launch half their body length straight out of the cage, and combine that with a venom that will rot your arm off. It's not fun dealing with these things, and this one is no exception. It is very large, very defensive, and packs an absolute punch. So have fun. See if Hunter loses his arm today or not.
$20, I do lose it. So, as always, especially with this species, you want to be super careful opening the enclosure. I'm gonna just put the butt into my hook right there. Go ahead, crack it just enough.
Look at that. Snake's already reactive.
We're gonna go ahead and get the hook in there, open it the rest of the way.
Woo.
Jesus Christ.
Look at that.
Already bit the top of the enclosure. Ooh.
Careful, brother. All right. Down into the can she goes. Safely put that lid on there. As you guys can see, that snake is very, very psychotic. A gorgeous species nonetheless. One that we always got to have the utmost respect for.
We got some chicken legs. There might be a fang, but I'm not really seeing one on this one.
Fun fact, guys, venomous snakes swallow their fangs from time to time. Whenever they get new fangs, and the old fang will break off and they will get brand new fangs, and they'll just swallow the old one and it comes out in their poop. So whenever you're cleaning venomous snakes, you gotta be very careful because you can get poked, and that's no fun.
All right, guys, we go ahead and pop the lid on this thing.
Guys are literal landmines. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous snake. These guys are no joke. Very, very, very dangerous snakes. All right, look at that.
Hello, motherfucker.
Sorry.
All right, girly. All right. There she goes. Right back into a nice, clean enclosure. You can see when she S's up like that, she can literally get out probably about to there. Huge strike range on this snake. There we go. Secure.
Secure.
Hunter just went to dethaw some rodents, so I am going to be taking care of this other Bothrops mugini here. First off, set the hook down, and we will go ahead and get this nice and unlocked. She is in her hide, so we'll pop this up here. Looks like she's going in the shed, so we're gonna be extra careful. Take her. We're not playing games, so we're just gonna drop her in there and get that nice and closed up.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
All right, she's got a nice clean enclosure, so let's go ahead and unscrew this. Get our nice hook. Safely remove that. What a gorgeous, gorgeous animal. Even in shed, very, very, very pretty snake. All right, let's go ahead and get her nice and in there. All right, one nice clean Bothrops. Secure.
So we're about to go ahead and clean Chico's enclosure. He's got a little poop in there, so let's get to it. Go ahead and crack it open a little bit. He's looking right at me. He is not right happy right now. Look at that.
Periscoping out. Is it food?
We got rodents stalling out. He probably smells them. Hey, buddy.
Oh, that's such a big, heavy snake. All right, big boy. All right. Look at that. That is such a pig rattlesnake. Absolutely massive. Crotalus basiliscus, also known as the Mexican West Coast rattlesnake. Now, as you can notice, Chico is a very, very docile animal. He is extremely, extremely calm, very curious, almost never rattles, has never struck. Just a very chill animal. Allows us to be able to take a nice look at this animal up close. Just a gorgeous animal. You can see He is just massive. Look at these keeled scales he has here. He's got a nice little ridge on those scales. Of course, that very, very famous rattle there. He is a big freaking rattlesnake. Such a pleasure to work with, given that he has such a calm attitude. Very, very rare, especially for this species, to be so calm and gentle and allow us to work with him nice and up close. Go ahead and put big boy right into the can. Such a big old boy. Put that on there. All right, so we just removed these 2 rattlesnake fangs from Mr. Chico's poop. Look at that. You can see the size of those fangs. Bigger than my fingernail. You would not want those to go in you. Very, very cool. So we just put it in some solution, and now these will get cleaned up, and we'll have nice pearly white fangs, just like that.
These are Gaboon fangs, and these are Chico's other fangs.
Yeah, comment down below. Do you guys want some of these? There's been debating on putting some for sale, so. Alright guys, so we went ahead and we got Chico out. Let's go ahead and get him back into his enclosure. Use that hook. Whew. That's a big, big rattlesnake right there. Huge, huge, huge rattlesnake. There you go, buddy. Just amazing. Such an incredible animal. It's the stuff that makes life worth living, truly. For reptile people like us who love venomous snakes, stuff like this is just incredible. All right, let's go ahead. Put this on there. Secure.
It's a family recipe.
We got a Cortella Zabcan in here, a female, fresh out of shed.
That is gorgeous. Ooh, bam. I'm gonna let that rodent kind of act like it's wandered off and died.
Man, I'm dead.
Let's have these guys hunt in the wild. My favorite rattlesnakes in the world. There is another Zabcan rattlesnake.
Whoa, he's got a poopy.
Poopy. Take care of that in a little bit. Bam! Woo! Bulldog in that rodent. Sinking those fangs inside, filling it up full of a gnarly hemotoxic and neurotoxic venom. Nothing to play around with. Alright, we'll go ahead and close him on up. Beautiful. Next up, this is Artheris chloricus. That is my male. That is Hunter's female. West African bush viper. Look at that, just beautiful fluoro emerald green. Bam. They're sinking those fangs in there. Now this male has been a little tricky as far as getting to eat consistently.
I've been having to assist feed this guy this whole time.
Sheesh.
Oh, no. You missed.
Next up is my big beautiful girl Esmeralda, another West African bush viper. There you go, big girl. Look at that, incredible. One of my favorite snakes in the world. She is huge. Just look at those gorgeous yellow spots. Probably one of the biggest Artheris chloricus I've ever seen. And she's a big, gentle giant. I love this snake so much. I'm gonna go ahead and let her finish up and keep on going. Next up, we gotta feed some cobras. Female snouted cobra. She is always very eager to eat. Bam.
There she goes. Right there.
Ready for her second mouse. She goes no crazy. Bam! She is such a good eater. She'll make work at that mouse in just about 10-20 seconds. Using those fangs to work down that prey item. Cobras are part of the Elapidae family, meaning that they have front fixed fangs. They can't independently move their fangs like a rattlesnake can, but do use them to walk their prey down, just not quite like a switchblade like rattlesnakes have. Or another. We will close this on up. We're gonna feed some other stuff and we'll get to these Gaboon vipers. this male snouted cobra. Bam! Filling it up full of powerful neurotoxic venom. Neurotoxic venom is going to affect the nervous system. Basically, it's going to block the connections between the synapse of the nerves, and the animal, or if unfortunately you're bit, slowly go into paralysis. And eventually it stops the vital organs, and the rodent dies and you swallow them down.
Secure. So in order to safely feed these Gaboon vipers, we have to separate them. This here is the male, codenamed Hissy Bitch, and there's Miss George.
Making that huge hiss. Snakes have one lung. They're just inflating that whole lung, letting out that massive hiss.
Oh, so gentle. What a sweet gentleman.
Look at the size of those fangs, guys. That is huge. These guys have an insanely high venom yield. Just look at the size of that head. Like I was saying earlier, the difference between cobras and vipers, they use those fangs to independently move and walk that prey item down their throat. Just incredible, incredible animals. And as you can see, take a look at that camouflage. Blend in perfectly with the forest floor. These guys are found all throughout West Africa. These are West African Gaboon vipers. There are East African as well. But these guys, they pretty much sit in ambush and they'll wait for a little rodent to come along and bam! Smack that rodent at a 200 mile per hour strike speed. Now, obviously, they didn't strike for us then, but believe me, it is fast. Next up, Miss George.
Let's see if we get a better reaction from this Gaboon. Oh my goodness.
Damn.
Gnarly.
All right, we're gonna let these guys eat, and then we'll put them right back, and that'll be it. Last but certainly not least, what do we got in here?
Miss Charlotte.
Charlotte the what?
King Cobra, mate.
King Cobra, mate. All right, we've got half of an Eastern king snake here, because we're just giving her a little snack. If you guys haven't seen the last King Cobra feeding episode, definitely go check it out. She ate one of the rarest snakes in the entire country. There she is. Look at her. Beautiful, beautiful Indonesian king cobra. See what Vegas hand is. Let's see if she's in the mood for a snake. Look at that. Look at that. Bam. Look at her. Filling that snake full of venom. These guys also have a neurotoxic venom. That's actually how they get their name, King Cobra, is because these guys almost exclusively eat other snakes. People have gotten their kings on rodents and whatnot, but we prefer to keep the natural diet of snakes. There she is, guys. She's already done with that half a king snake. Incredible. Such magnificent snakes. Let's go ahead and get her nice, locked, and secure. That is so cool. Let's see, let's hope she doesn't charge me here. And she's looking like she's going to. No more. Ooh.
All hail the secure. We out this B. See you on the next episode. Like, subscribe, drop a follow, shout us out, tell your granny about us, your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, your uncle, your auntie, your niece, your nephew, everybody. Just tell your dog, your pets, tell your neighborhood newspaper boy. I don't care who it is, just freaking tell them, dude.
You heard the man. Appreciate you guys watching today's video. As always, make sure to drop a like, a subscribe, and a fat comment if you enjoyed it. And make sure to drop a nice subscribe on Hunter's brand new YouTube channel. Link will be in the description. Follow our socials, it'll be there as well. Anyway, guys, appreciate you guys so much for watching today's video. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
What's the recommended amount of dedicated RAM I should have to a server?